Hey guys, it's Dandy. So today I thought it would be kind of fun to do a little bit of a journal with me kind of video. So that's what I'm gonna do. I recently watched Over the Garden Wall for the first time, and I have this journal where I keep all the shows and all the video games and movies, anime, just stuff like that in general that I enjoy. I kind of journal about it, either old stuff that I hadn't journaled about yet, or new things that I, of course, want to journal about after I watch them, which Over the Garden Wall isn't really new, but it's new to me. I watched it for the first time. Surprisingly, I had not seen it before, and of course I loved it with like all my heart. But yeah, so my process when it comes to this kind of journaling, I really just print out stickers, photos on sticker paper, and I cut them out, and I just kind of figure out the ways I like to arrange them on the page. So that's kind of just what I'm doing here. There's no really ever really rhyme or reason. Sometimes when it's pages like this, the Zelda page has some of that like brown paper in the corners, so I did that with the Over the Garden Wall one too, just to kind of make it match as a full spread a little bit. Even though they're not really related at all, it still kind of makes it a little cohesive in that way. Obviously sometimes, take for instance the Zelda page, I put the stickers and stuff down first, and then I come back and write later on. There's several pages in this journal specifically that were like that for a while, and I just recently went through and backlogged and wrote about them, which is honestly not a good habit, because sometimes when it's like been a few months, my thoughts aren't as fresh as when I had first seen things. Zelda, of course, it's something I've loved my whole life, so that's a little easier to write about later on, just because I could talk about Zelda for hours. But yeah, so stickers, I have some like leftover scrap paper ephemera, that's what the little words are there, and I just play around with it and stick it down. There might be places in this video where I don't have a lot to say, so I'll kind of just go quiet for a minute and just let you watch. I really liked the vibes in Over the Garden Wall a lot. Very Halloween-y, very autumn, very fall. I like that it's mostly fall, so you could watch it not just at Halloween, but everything else too, which obviously, spoilers for people that haven't seen it, they're in their Halloween costumes. My dog is snoring, I'm sorry. They're in their Halloween costumes, so it is technically a Halloween show, but the vibes in general are just very fall. And that's really nice, because that's my favorite time of year. I think that's a lot of people's favorite time of year, which is fair. It's a very good time. I really like Wirt. I feel like I relate to Wirt a lot, being not only the older sibling, but also just kind of how he's so unsure of himself at first. And I feel like that's a little bit relatable, you know? He's awkward, but he's nice and he's cool. I don't know. I'm projecting. I really like that overall the whole series is like about as long as a movie nowadays, even though it's like 10 or 12 episodes. They're short enough that you can watch them all at once, which is what I did. I think that's what most people do now. Sometimes I print out too many stickers and I don't have room, or they're just awkward sizes, so I just have to forego using them, which sucks a little bit, but I guess it gives me stickers for later on too. That's what I'm doing here. I have all these stickers left, and I want to put them all on the page, but then I also want to have room to, you know, write what I want to say about this show. So usually if I don't print out the logo, which I didn't with this one, and I don't know why. Looking back, I wish I would have. I'll get a piece of paper of whatever I'm gonna be writing the title on, and I'll practice some different, or just see what different things look like on it. And I was very indecisive about how I wanted to go about writing the title of the show on this paper. And honestly, I should have just printed it out. It ended up looking fine in the end, but it could have looked better. I messed up a couple times. My cursive isn't very good. I wish it was. I need to practice it more because I think it's very beautiful. But I just don't have the patience, and I tend to botch it often. So here when I'm writing garden, I run out of room. So obviously that looks terrible. And so I got some sticker paper that I kept just blank, because when I make stickers on the Cricut, sometimes there's some leftover pieces, and I kind of keep them as a stash. That way they're not wasted. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm just taking out a piece that would fit over my mess that I made, and writing the title again. It's still not super pretty, but that's okay. I feel like it kind of fits. I like to put little details and stamps in my journals when I can, when I remember that I have stamps. Sometimes I just forget that I have stamps. But yeah, so this is me putting stamps on. I recently got this colored ink for stamp ink. I don't have to keep saying stamps, sorry. I recently got this colored ink, and I really like the silicone stamps, the clear ones. They just are they don't take up much space at all. You can put a bunch of them on one page, and as long as you've got one of those clear blocks, then like, they're so versatile, I guess. So usually in this journal, or recently in this journal, I've started adding like my rating of things, which usually I'm easy to please, so usually it's like 4 or 5 stars anyway. If I don't like something, I probably won't journal about it. Just gonna be completely real with you. I might in like my daily journal be like, watched this today, it sucked. But I don't think I'd dedicate a whole page like this to something I don't really enjoy, so I don't know that the star system is necessary, but it's fun, so I do it anyway. And then this is where I just write. Not much to say about it. It's just I'm writing the way I feel, what I liked about it, what I expected and didn't expect, you know, stuff like that. And then one more quick glance over at the end here. I really like the way the page turned out overall, so I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!